Pretty much, all of Nairobi actually, yes. Thank you so much, Kevin. And actually, I should, before he starts, I should do a little intro since I did it for all the other ones. So so Kevin is a true polymath. He is a broadcast journalist, editor, poet, playwright, activist, podcaster. He is also the editor of the book Invisible Stories from Kenya's Queer Community. Kevin is also the co-founder of Out Film Festival, which is the first LGBTI film festival in East Africa. So, take it away, Kevin.
I think all my Facebook friends are here, right? This was the first and only play that I've done, and it was my introduction to writing on Nairobi. So yeah, enjoy it. I have concluded that sex was made primarily for men. They seem to be the ones who can't do without it. And by the look on their faces when having it, it seems to be more work than pleasure. And yet, they still claim to enjoy it. I can't remember when I learned to switch myself off. Or did I ever switch on in this process that people refer to as lovemaking? It is sex, pure and simple, brutal, sweaty, and filthy. Love doesn't exist. If it were meant to involve passion, why aren't I enjoying this gruntling hulk of a man who lies on top of me? Another man, another shilling. I make it sound like I have a choice as to whether I get paid for offering my womanhood. Maybe if I got paid, I would feel more honorable. My pride would overshadow my shame. It would still leave me with some power over my destiny and my body. But no, to him, I'm just a woman with openings, a drive-through, or a hole in a hole, or a hole with a hole. A thing with a hole to vent his frustration, desire, strength, and at times anger. He smells of a day's work. I, on the other hand, smell of Nairobi. Exhaust fumes, muddy water, and the stench of life have found a home on me. I am the fragrance of this once clean city. Development, my choice scent. Yet, my suit-draped frame has not stopped him from mounting me because I smell of a woman to him. I have breasts and that hole, remember? At times I humor him by shouting my feigned appreciation, though he doesn't care whether I make a noise or I play dead. Besides, what does he know about female pleasure? Hold on. I can feel him tense up. I tighten my hips around him in order to appease him, to show him that he's still a man and I am a woman. I have to chorus his heavy breathing. I conceived a name for it, the call and response moment. Thus, like every good African woman, Mama, Mama, ah, Mama, ah. This is his place. He's home. And where he comes from. I am meant to succumb, to yield to his pleasure. Anyway, this ordeal will soon be over. Excuse me while I pretend to actually moan with pleasure. I am fortunate that Wami is still asleep and was not woken by Musa's grunting and panting. I call him Musa, for we have never exchanged names. I call him Musa because he seems to think that it is his God-given right to pat my legs. The Red Sea didn't have a choice either. I am a woman, and worse still, a beggar, a street mother, and by night, I seem to morph into nothing else but an outlet of sexual oppression. No one asks me my name as long as my legs can be spread. Oh, Musa is now finished. All I know about him is that he's an askari at a property near here. He has just gotten off his shift and found me in this shack that I call home. That is on the main route to Kibera. He will pay me with the insults and brand me a prostitute. Malaya wewe. That too is his final call, as he thrusts himself into me. It has such brutal strength as he floods me. A chorus of 1,000,000 Malaya wewes break out in song within me. Amidst my waves of nausea, the insults, and the grants of pleasure and pain, I smile and sigh. I'm past being baffled by mixed messages of insults and promises, all from the same lips, the same tongue. No wonder I don't even know his name. Musa yet offers Wami and I redemption as he rushes off to morning prayers. This city is so full of contradictions, Musa being one of them. If it's not Musa, it is other Askaris, other beggars, rubbish collectors, police officers, drunks, hawkers. The list is endless. On a good day, I get a matatu driver. They come for their rides too. Come daybreak, I pick up my pride along with my other possessions. They aren't much, but they are mine. A sack full of Wami's clothes and mine. You're never short of well-wishers in these middle-class suburbs. I get lots of children's clothes thanks to Wami. She is my meal ticket. She may be my child. She may be my child, my fourth child, by the way. But when it comes to begging, children are a must-have accessory if you have to get anywhere in life. I'm lucky she has lived this long. Life so fit that her dead siblings would stand a better chance of survival in the afterlife than with me. Wami is a survivor. She takes after her mother. My fight is the only thing I can give her so that she'll be able to face her own tomorrows. She was the first girl I gave birth to. I was so happy. As a female, she'll be better equipped to survive the city than her male siblings. You must think me cruel as a mother, but I know what the life of the street holds for a woman. She will survive. She has to. She will need to eat so that she too can be eaten. That is the way of the city and the code of the street. Hey, kumekucha. I greet you today. May you bless us with fortune and maybe a meal. With the little water that I have, I wipe myself clean of Musa and yesterday's dirt. I can't remember when I became this dark. Endless days under the sun, by the road, and the smoke don't do wonders for your skin. I am fortunate that I've always been a bit more than average looking, which is why I seem to attract glances. I can see Wami tossing. She's probably fighting off daybreak, and yet another day of poverty that will come our way. Wami, you are my life, Wami, you are my life, and I won't let life take you away from me. I've lost 3 of your siblings. Sleep, my child. Sleep is all I can guarantee you for today.